Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review on the MOCHAPBEAUTY fan service palette. I got super excited when I got this palette. She is a makeup brand on Instagram who does makeup inspired by anime, and it's really gorgeous and the whole aesthetic is there. I'm going to leave everything down below. I know she's doing a restock soon and coming out with some new products, so little hint, this palette is amazing, so you guys should really check her out. But in like kind of browsing around her brand, because I kind of wanted to buy it for a couple months now, I was kind of nervous because I didn't see any review of the products and I really wanted to make sure like I was spending my money on something good. But I finally bit the bullet and I bought it, and I'm so glad I did because this palette is great. But if you guys would like to see it in action, first I'm gonna do a little try on, and then I'll do my review, and then I'll do some swatches. And yeah, so if you guys are interested in seeing that, please keep watching. So I'm back at my original filming location just because this is like my vanity, so all of my makeup is here, and because my desk is a mess because there's so many like school papers on it and I kind of just didn't really feel like moving anything. But we're gonna be going in to the fan service palette, and today I'm really feeling this row right here. These greens are so pretty, but I don't even know what kind of look I'm gonna create. But first, I know you gotta prime your eyes, so I'm gonna be using the NYX white base primer just because these are like a little bit more pastel and I really want them to show up. So let's go do that. I brought you guys a little bit closer so you guys can really see the eye look, and I know my eyebrows are a little bit dark today, but that girl tried her best. I really want to go in with this green color on at least one of my eyes. I don't know what kind of look I'm trying to go for. I don't know, but I'm just gonna take this green color. It's called Iris, and I'm just gonna put it on my right eye, just kind of all up in my crease area. Whoa. Oh my god, it's so freaking pigmented. I was a little bit worried because the colors were more pastel and like a lot brighter than I expected, so I was like, oh, these might not show up as well, but these are amazing. They look just like they did on the swatches on her website. So you kind of want to blend that back and forth in the windshield wiper motion. Whoa, that is so pretty. I'm gonna lose it. I love it. So originally I was gonna do this eye with yellow, but I fell in love with this like lime green color. I have nothing like this in my collection, and this color really reminds me of Viper from Valorant. I don't know why. This is like the type of green I imagine she likes, but the colors are insanely pigmented and insanely pretty, and I love them. This is really pretty. I can't get over it. The pigment is there. So the next color we're gonna go in is this color called Hestia right here, and it looks shimmery. I like the shade, and I'm not gonna wet my brush. I just kind of want to see how it performs on its own, and I think it's shimmery, so I'm just gonna put that on my lid. Whoa, it is super pretty. It's exactly how I imagined it, and it's really buildable. Like at first it was kind of a little bit more of like a minimal kind of like sparkly effect, but now it's definitely like showing up much more shimmery than it was before. It's honestly incredibly gorgeous, and I am so in love with it. So what I want to say now that I'm doing my second eye is that you don't really need to wet your brush to get the shimmers to be pigmented. If you are looking for like a more like wow like punch effect, like then wetting your brush would definitely help. But on these own, these are like solid shimmers, and I really do like them. They're pigmented and they go on so well, and I'm finding that this palette does not have a lot of fallout. If you can see under my eyes, there's like 0 to none, so that is a major plus because I like to do my base first and then my eyes. So this is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna blend in that shimmer a little bit with my crease shade just so there are no harsh lines. So I was kind of nervous going into the pressed glitter at the bottom. The color is called Stephanie Dola, and let me just show you guys this color again because it is absolutely gorgeous and the camera doesn't do it justice. I was kind of nervous going in because I don't have a lot of sets with pressed glitter shades. I think it might be user error, but I don't know if you guys can see that glitter under my eyes. It is absolutely gorgeous. So what I did is I took this angled brush and I kind of just dipped it into this shade and picked it up and kind of just like ran that on my lower lash line, just kind of add a slight shimmer effect. I have to say the pressed glitters are really gorgeous, but I probably would need a glitter glue to get it to better adhere to my eye, which I don't have. Nevertheless, I think they're really pretty. So let me go finish up my left eye and I'll be right back. Before I kind of zoomed out and like wait until like my final thoughts on this palette, I kind of fixed up the glitter under my eye, and what I found was that using a brush like this was much easier to kind of pick up the glitter. I also took my finger and kind of just like dabbed it on, and I think it's super gorgeous. I definitely need to learn how to use pressed glitters, but that's not the palette's fault. That's kind of my fault for not knowing how to do makeup. But kind of just like patting it on like this. The color is super pretty and I literally love it. Do you see that shine? I'm obsessed. So now I'm officially gonna go put on mascara and then give you guys my final thoughts. I have zoomed you guys out. We're gonna do a little review because I have so many comments to make. I can't get over it. This palette is so freaking pretty. First of all, let's talk about the first shade I used. This color called Eris right here. It's kind of this lime green color, and the pigmentation on this was crazy. I've tried lime greens from other pans in the past, and I kind of in my head I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna be, because in the past lime greens always have to be like buildable for me. Like I always have to build them up. This one was pigmented straight off the bat. Oh my gosh, I'm so in love with it. And then so the shimmery shade Hestia right here is also very gorgeous. It's a little more subtle of a shimmer, which I personally don't mind, and you could probably build it up, and if you kind of wet your brush with some setting spray, for sure you're gonna have that crazy color payoff. But I kind of like it as more of a subtle shimmer. It's each their own. I still think the shade is wonderful and pigmented. And then we have these pressed glitters at the bottom, which I think are very gorgeous. They had such a unique like twist on the palette, and I am not talented when it comes to pressed glitters, so I don't know, but a lot of you guys probably are. So if you are and you like using pressed glitters, you're gonna love these. I've had this look on for like an hour already because I went to go eat and I went to do some like other things, and the glitter has not moved at all. It stayed under my eyes, and I think that's my problem with many pressed glitters, especially the ColourPop ones. They tend to like drag down my face like 30 minutes after I'm wearing them. I got it all up on my cheeks, on my lips. I don't know, but this one has stayed under my eyes. It's gorgeous, and I used this brush and it was OP in getting it on, and I think I'm really gonna like these pressed glitters. I cannot wait to use this pink one right here. I'm screaming. And some other things I can like really appreciate about this palette is that it comes with this big mirror. I don't want you guys to see my ugly setup, but also the like eyeshadows themselves, there wasn't a lot of fallout, there wasn't a lot of kickback in the palette itself. Like they were just super pigmented and super blendable. Like I cannot say this enough. I felt like all I did was like 1, 2 and it was like done, blended, beautiful, done. Like hello? The colors here are so gorgeous, and if you like the color store and you like kind of rainbow pastel colors, you're definitely gonna like this. Now let's go in for some swatches, which you guys probably all want to see, and I kind of want to see. I'm excited. I'm really excited. So this is the palette, and it has this little cute glitter on the cardboard packaging, and it comes with this little sleeve that matches the art on the front of the palette. I have it covered because there's a little mirror at the bottom, and I don't want you guys to like see the reflection of my double chin. But we're gonna start the swatches, and we're gonna do the first row. So it starts off with the shade Hestia, which is this really gorgeous green. I'm gonna swatch it right here. And the next shade is going to be Ezra, which is this yellow. It's on the gold. It looks like more like a true yellow. And I'll put that right here. And then next we have the shade Lucy, which is this kind of like darker dusty pink, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I cannot get over that shade. Next is the shade Mio, which is a darker purple. In love. I'm gonna scream. then finally we have the shade Aquino, which is this navy blue. Oh my god, that shade is absolutely gorgeous. So this is what the top row of shimmers looks like. Next, we're gonna go with the mattes. The first one is called Eris, which is the color I was wearing on my lid. It's this beautiful lime green, and I love this color. And the next one is called Mia, which is this true kind of yellow color. I love that one too. Whoop, my swatches are a little bit janky. Next, we have Ikumi, which is this baby pink that I love so much. Next we have, watch me pronounce all of these wrong, Mira Jane. If I said that wrong, please yell at me in the comments. This is what that looks like. And then finally we have the last color, which is called Sandika. Probably also said that one wrong, but this one looks absolutely gorgeous. I love this blue. It's literally so pretty. It kind of reminds me of, like, I don't know, Dragon Ball Z. I don't know why this shade of blue just does, but this is the first row again, and then this is the second row. Finally, we're gonna move to this bottom row of pressed glitters, and I'm so excited. So let's start off with the one I already used, Stephanie Dola. I'm gonna swatch these on the behind of my arm. That's what that one looks like. Then next we have the shade Elizabeth. I can really appreciate how, like, each kind of, like, column is like its own color. I think it's really aesthetically pleasing. So this is the shade Stephanie. So next we have the shade Lifa. Probably said that wrong, and if I did, yell at me in the comments. So this is that shade, and I'm absolutely in love with this color and shade of pink. It's really pretty. It's right here. And then the next color is Yukina, which also looks really freaking gorgeous. Let me swatch that right under. It's kind of like more of a different shimmer than the others. Like, these kind of look like they have thicker glitters than this one. I don't know if you guys can see that. Next we have the shade Tomo, which is the last one, and also one of my favorites. So yeah, I don't know if you're able to see that, but it looks like the shade Yukina has like a different type of glitter in it. It's like much smaller. But these are the pressed glitters. I know that pressed glitters are kind of hard to swatch, but this is like kind of like general color they are. Let me kind of show you guys. Alright guys, you made it to the end. I hope you guys liked the video, and if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot. And if you guys have any advice or other type of videos you'd like to see, please let me know. I have more content coming your way. Every single Monday I'll be here, but please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and bye. See you guys next Monday.